In a world that never seems to stop, stillness can feel like rebellion. But maybe it's not rebellion at all. Maybe it's a return, not to the past, but to something simpler, quieter, truer. This is a gentle reflection on why stillness matters, not just for peace, but for the mind itself. We've been taught to keep moving, to optimize, accelerate, accomplish. And when we stop, guilt creeps in. But this pressure to constantly do, it didn't appear out of nowhere. It started during the Industrial Revolution, when factory schedules replaced nature's seasons. Time clocks replaced sunrise and sunset. Productivity became survival, and stillness, suspicious. Even now, with no machines to report to, many of us carry that old rhythm. The feeling that if we pause, we fall behind. But lately, I've started wondering, what if that story is outdated? What if our minds were never built for constant acceleration? Neuroscience shows that in stillness, the brain lights up, not in the way it does when we're working or scrolling, but through the default mode network. That's the space where creativity lives, memory, reflection, insight. Slowing down isn't unproductive. It's where healing begins. Stress hormones drop, the heart finds rhythm, the nervous system resets. And maybe you don't need a study to tell you that. Maybe you've already felt it. That softening that happens when you're alone in the forest or just watching the sky. Indigenous cultures knew this long before we called it neuroscience. Stillness was how they listened to the land, the spirit world, the self. Stillness is not doing nothing. It's doing something very old in a very new way. It's the practice of noticing the breeze on your skin, the pause between your thoughts, the life moving in silence. Taoists called it wu-wei, effortless action. The Norwegians have free lutes live, quiet time in nature to restore the soul. We might just call it remembering that you are not a machine, you are life, and life has seasons. What if you gave yourself permission to pause, to turn down the noise, just for a few minutes, to sit in stillness, not to achieve, but simply to be? Stillness isn't laziness, it's wisdom. It's how the mind breathes. It's how we find our way back to something we forgot we were ever allowed to be. Present, whole, at peace.